My wife said, "I lied because you would leave." I replied, "So I left quietly with the receipts." Then I moved my paycheck to a new account, saved every chat screenshot, booked a lawyer consult, locked my credit and canceled our anniversary trip, and I just watched as her new story unraveled. Update 1. I, 34, male, had been with Adair Vaughn, 32, for 7 years. We married after 3 and stayed married for 4. I ran systems for a freight rail yard outside Baltimore. Adair ran public relations for a medical device startup downtown. We lived in Canton, in a brick row house with a roof deck. My pay averaged $112,000 with overtime shifts. Adair made about $135,000 plus stock options. We lived like the options were already cash. Our weeks had a rhythm. Monday nights were meal prep and laundry. Friday nights were dinner in Fells Point, then a walk by the water. Adair chose restaurants based on photos and lighting. I chose them based on parking and service. We had our places. A seafood spot on a Lycina Street when her friends visited. A taco place near Patterson Park when I came off night shift. Adair always ordered the same drink and took the same angle photo. I always paid and kept the receipts because rail work trained me to keep proof. Her friend group was small but sharp. Leland Sutter practiced law and status. Bria Vadaw worked in brand strategy and spoke in slogans. Another friend, Kellen Dorsey, ran a co-working space and treated people like leads. My circle was simpler, rail guys and neighbors who fixed their own things. Adair always arranged the seating at gatherings. She spoke for us, even when I was there. She framed our life like a story she owned. In late winter, my director called me in. The company was building a new reliability hub in Fort Worth. He wanted me to lead it. The offer was exact. Operations Reliability Manager, base pay $190,000, bonus target $40,000, sign-on bonus $20,000, retirement match of 6%, full health coverage and company truck allowance. Relocation support up to $25,000, plus 3 months in a company apartment. The hub sat 15 minutes from downtown Fort Worth, and it reported straight to a regional vice president. It was not romantic. It was real authority and a clear ceiling break. I brought the letter home and set it on the table. "We are not moving," she said. "It is a serious raise," I said. "It is a serious downgrade," she said. "Fort Worth is work, not a vibe," I said. "It is cowboy cosplay," she said. She picked up her phone before I finished talking. Her thumbs moved fast and confident. "My career is here," she said. "You can transfer or consult," I said. "I am not following a train schedule," she said. That line carried contempt, and she knew it did. I stayed in facts. No kids, equity in the house, lower cost of living. I explained the program, the authority, the path. I explained that I could build a team, not just fix breakdowns. Adair turned it into a judgment of me. "You want people to call you manager," she said. "They already do," I said. "You feel small next to me," she said. "I feel capped," I said. She looked at the letter again, then smiled once. "They will replace you in a year," she said. "They might," I said. "And then what?" she said. "Then I find another role," I said. She leaned back like the decision was hers. "You will stay," she said. The next night we had dinner with her friends in Harbor East. She introduced the offer like a punchline. "Cyrus wants to drag me to Texas," she said. Leland nodded like he was grading me. "That is not aligned," he said. Bria leaned in with a small smile. "Work is not a personality," she said. Kellen added a line like it was a diagnosis. "He wants to run from his limits," he said. I answered once, calm and short. "Stability matters more than captions," I said. The table went quiet, then moved on without me. On the ride home, Adair stared ahead. "Do not embarrass me again," she said. "I did not raise my voice," I said. "Your silence is a protest," she said. "It is restraint," I said. She looked at me like restraint was an insult. I understood I was not negotiating a move. I was negotiating my right to choose. I accepted the Fort Worth offer a week later quietly. I signed on my lunch break in my truck. I felt calm, not excited. Calm meant I was done asking. At home, Adair acted like nothing changed. She sent me links for our anniversary trip, hotel photos, and outfits. She spoke about the future like it had one lane. When I tried to talk, she ended it. "We are not revisiting this," she said. "I need a start date," I said. "Tell them no," she said. "I already told them yes," I said. "That is not funny," she said. "It is not a joke," I said. She walked away and she used silence as a tool. She also repeated the same lines for weeks like they were spells. "You are overreacting," she said. "You always do this," she said. "You are being unstable," she said. Her friends reinforced her. A group chat message landed in a thread I was still in. "He will fold," Leland said. "He needs a reality check," Adair said. "Let him cool off," Bria said. I saved it and said nothing. I began preparing in small steps. I opened a new account near the yard. I redirected my pay and I kept the joint account funded for bills. I documented every transfer, every mortgage payment, every utility draft. I pulled my credit report and found new inquiries I did not recognize. I asked Adair once, "Why is there a new inquiry?" I said. "It is nothing," she said. "It is on my report," I said. "Stop monitoring me," she said. "I am monitoring me," I said. She left the room without answering. After that, I stopped asking for explanations and started collecting facts. Adair turned her phone face down everywhere. She stopped leaving her laptop open. She started taking calls outside on the roof deck, where the wind could carry words away. One night she fell asleep on the couch with a message window open. I saw my name typed in a thread, used like leverage. I took a photo and closed the lid. The next morning I saw a travel confirmation in my email. It was not our anniversary trip. It was a Dallas reservation under the name Reese Latimer. I did not confront her yet. I wanted the full shape first. Over the next week, the pieces arrived in dull places. A receipt in her coat pocket from a steakhouse near BWI. An Uber notification on the shared tablet, a ride from a hotel to a private hangar lot. A calendar invite labeled client at a restaurant where she never brought clients. I saved what I could with dates. I printed what I could. I stored backups where she could not reach them. I also started looking at Adair's work story. She claimed a new campaign was demanding travel. Then her company email stopped popping up on the home tablet. She said it was a software change. I noted the date and moved on. I met a divorce attorney named Priya Narang. Priya looked at the credit inquiries and the message photos. "You are not trying to punish her," Priya said. "I am trying to protect myself," I said. "Then keep it clean," Priya said. She told me to separate finances, place credit holds, and avoid messy fights. She explained how debt can follow a spouse like smoke. "If she used your information, we document and report," Priya said. I also searched for housing in Fort Worth. I built a map with commute times. I toured places by video after work, short calls with landlords. I found a small rental in Ridgely Hills, 2 bedrooms, fenced yard, simple garage. I signed the lease under my name only. At home, Adair kept hosting. She invited her friends for a rooftop night and posted it as our life. I watched her pour drinks and smile for the camera. After they left, she leaned on the counter and spoke like a manager. "See how everyone agrees with me," she said. "Consensus is not a contract," I said. "You need guidance," she said. "I need honesty," I said. She did not answer that. 2 days before our anniversary, I asked for the truth at the kitchen table. "Who is Reese?" I said. "A consultant," she said. "Why is he booking travel?" I said. "You are spying," she said. "I saw the confirmation," I said. "It is work," she said. "Show me the contract," I said. She stood up and walked away again. That night she posted an old photo of us and wrote about loyalty. It was a public version of a story she needed. I let her keep posting. I made sure each lie had a timestamp. Update 2. A week later I told Adair my decision was final. I spoke like I was reading a schedule. "I leave on Friday," I said. "You are not leaving," she said. "I already signed the lease," I said. "You did that behind my back," she said. "You ended every discussion," I said. She paced once, then stopped. If you go, we are done, she said. Then we are done, I said. She waited for me to take it back. I did not. You will come crawling back, she said. I will not, I said. You cannot survive alone, she said. I have been alone here, I said. Her face changed, then she tried blame again. This is because you are insecure, she said. This is because you lied, I said. I did not lie, she said. I have records, I said. Delete them, she said. No, I said. Then she gave me one clean sentence, almost clinical. I lied because I thought you would go, she said. That is why I walked away, I said. After that, she rotated tactics like clockwork. She started with anger, loud messages, and threats. I will ruin your name, she said. I will tell everyone, she said. I will take half, she said. Then she pivoted into bargaining, fast offers like discounts. We can do long distance, she said. Come back on weekends, she said. I can find work there, she said. I answered only with facts. My start date is set, I said. Use Priya for contact, I said. Stop calling my supervisor, I said. Then she went quiet for days. She stayed on the couch with the blinds closed. She missed 2 work mornings that I could see. She ordered takeout and did not eat much of it. I did not comfort her. Comfort can be read as leverage. After the quiet, the anger returned sharper. You are heartless, she said. You planned this, she said. You never loved me, she said. I kept packing without drama. I labeled boxes and moved tools to my truck. I made an inventory of shared assets and debts, and I sent it to Priya. I kept my tone flat and my action steady. My sister, Ree Weller, called after Adair posted a vague complaint online. Are you safe? Ree asked. I am fine, I said. Do not let her trap you, Ree said. I am not, I said. My father, Miles Weller, called that night. He spoke slowly like he was checking bolts. Is the job real? He asked. It is signed, I said. Then go, he said. That was the validation I needed, not praise, just permission to choose myself. On moving day, Adair was gone, a conference in Philadelphia. She left the dog bowl empty. I filled it, then handed the dog to my neighbor with a note and cash for food. The movers loaded my things in about 90 minutes. The house echoed when the last box left. The quiet felt like relief, not sadness. I drove south over 2 days, slept in Roanoke, then kept going. Fort Worth felt wide and bright. The rental house smelled like fresh paint and clean tile. I unpacked only the basics, then slept. My new job started Monday. The hub was still half built, so the work was immediate. I walked the site, met crews, and set inspection standards. I rebuilt maintenance planning and downtime reporting from scratch. I joined a gym near Camp Bowie and became a routine. The owner nodded the first day. Morning slot is quiet, he said. I like quiet, I said. A neighbor named Del Monte Salazar brought over a borrowed dolly and a short welcome. Need help? He asked. I have it, I said. Good, you are prepared, he said. On weekends I walked Trinity trails. I went to a street festival downtown and ate brisket from a place with no sign. I attended the Main Street Arts Weekend once and bought a small print for my office wall. I built a life without asking if it looked good online. At work, results showed up quickly. Unplanned downtime dropped by 15%. My director kept praise short. You cleaned it up, he said. I measured it, I said. They paid a performance add-on at quarter end, $9,000. I deposited it, then kept living the same. At month 4, my sign-on bonus cleared after taxes and holds. I treated it like a tool, not a reward. I combined it with savings and the relocation support, and I started house hunting with real numbers. By month 6, I bought a house in Wedgwood, 2-story old oak tree. The price was $340,000. I put down $110,000. My mortgage was less than my old stress. Back in Baltimore, Adair kept posting. Reese began appearing in her photos, first as mentor, then as a full face. Comments turned sharp. Friends asked questions. She deleted some, but screenshots stayed. Then her startup announced a finance review. People in her circle started whispering about expense cards and vendor payments. A week later, a coworker messaged me. Did Adair use your name for expense cards? He said. I forwarded it to Priya and did not reply. Adair family reached out next. Her mother, Winifred Vaughn, emailed me. "Please tell me you are safe," she said. I answered with one sentence. "I am safe, working and settled," I said. Winifred replied. "Thank you, I am sorry," she said. Most of Adair's friends reached out too, confused and careful. Leland called twice, then texted. "We need to clear this up," he said. I ignored him. Bria sent an apology that was mostly questions. "Did you really abandon her?" she said. I ignored that too. Then a former coworker sent me a link to Adair's post. She claimed I left because I could not handle her success. She claimed I controlled her, monitored her, threatened her career. I did not fight her online. I posted one calm LinkedIn update. I listed my Fort Worth title and scope, nothing more. People compared facts to her story and the gap did the work. My inbox filled fast. Old coworkers admitted they believed her. A neighbor from Canton said that Adair had told people I stole from the joint account. My former supervisor sent one line. "You did not steal," he said. "I know," I said. Then apologies arrived in waves. People apologized and asked what happened. I answered without details. "She lied, I left," I said. Adair saw my LinkedIn update and started texting from new numbers. She asked about my title. She asked about my pay. She said that we could restart. I replied once. "Do not contact me directly," I said. The next day, my phone filled anyway. New numbers, the same lines. It was a flood meant to wear me down. Priya told me to save everything and stop answering. 2 weeks later, Adair showed up at my door. She stood straight and spoke fast. "I changed," she said. "You changed your situation," I said. "I miss us," she said. "You miss stability," I said. "Reese is gone," she said. "Reese was not your core issue," I said. "I can be better," she said. "You were better when you needed me," I said. She pointed at the entryway like it was a claim. "I can live here," she said. "No," I said. She tried another angle and kept it simple. "I have nowhere," she said. "That is not my problem," I said. She tried to step forward. "You cannot lock me out," she said. "I can," I said. She left, and a week later her attorney sent Priya a letter. It claimed half interest in my new home, my sign-on benefits, and my truck allowance. It claimed I hid money and moved assets. Priya responded with dates, pay stubs, account records, and credit hold proof. She added screenshots tying Adair to expense card talk with Reese. She used statutes, not emotion. Adair's attorney backed off. The next letter asked for mediation, and Adair skipped it. The court schedule moved forward without her. Then Adair tried social media again, a long post about being discarded. She framed herself as a victim of financial control. Mutual friends called her out. Someone posted she was terminated for misuse of funds. Someone else posted that Reese had been named in a civil claim. Even Bria, her loudest supporter, wrote one line. "Stop blaming him," Bria said. Adair deleted the post, but copies stayed. A year after I moved, I was promoted to Senior Operations Reliability Manager. My base became $210,000, bonus target $50,000. I bought a small rental duplex near Arlington, steady tenants, stable cash flow. I also started dating Arden Cates, an elementary school counselor with calm habits. Adair sent one final message on a Sunday morning. "I ruined everything," she said. "I am sorry for the lies," she said. "I hope you are happy," she said. I replied once, short and final. "I am moving forward, I wish you well." Then I blocked the number. Final update. 2 months later, Winifred and her husband, Hollis Vaughn, asked to meet me in Fort Worth. They were passing through and they wanted to speak in person. Priya said I did not have to. I agreed anyway. We met at a quiet cafe near the museum district. Winifred looked older than I remembered. Hollis looked like a man who had practiced apologies. "Thank you for meeting us," Winifred said. "I can do 30 minutes," I said. "We are not here to defend her," Hollis said. "That is good," I said. Winifred folded her hands. "We raised her to win," she said. "She treated marriage like a contest," I said. Hollis nodded once. "We covered her mistakes," he said. "That taught her mistakes are temporary," I said. Winifred added another sentence. We praise charm more than accountability, she said. That is the exact recipe, I said. They told me Adair moved back home. She lost her job and most friends. Reese vanished when the finance review began. The story she built could not hold. Winifred asked one direct question. Did you ever feel used? She asked. Yes, I said. Holly's answered with his own. I am sorry, he said. Winifred asked another. Will you ever return? She asked. No, I said. That answer stayed solid because it was true. When I got home, Arden was on my porch watering a plant. She looked up and smiled, steady and simple. How was it? She asked. Clean, I said. We ate dinner in the backyard, then listened to the quiet street. Nothing needed to be explained or performed. Here is the lesson I kept. If someone lies to keep you, they will lie to use you. If someone mocks your growth, they fear your independence. Facts are not cold, they are protection. I did not win by noise. I won by documenting, planning, and leaving. I built a life where my work mattered and my home stayed calm. I was happy, peaceful, and fulfilled, and I stayed that way.